All right, let's do this. Welcome to the Nightcap. We are back.
Anyhow, on with the rundown. In another installment of what the fuck happened that night.
R. Kelly needs to stop it. Talented DAngelo Scott. DAngelo! Tonie, how are you today?
What's going on? I'm good.
MJ, there was a ton of music that came out this week. This is the Nightcap.
And I am digging that shit.
Yo, welcome to the Nightcap, ladies and gentlemen. Really appreciate you all joining us as usual. I got the homie MJ here. MJ, what up?
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hey, JaMar.
Hey. So, MJ, today is the
Tanya.
First. Tanya, thanks for showing up, Tanya. Thanks for joining us. Everybody that's on here, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate you. This is the Nightcap. It's Wednesday at 7 p.m. MJ, you know what today is? Today is the first day of Lent.
That is true. Ash Wednesday, friends.
Did you give
I went
up?
to Catholic school.
Did you give up on anything today?
I don't really have much, so I don't really have much to give up on. But one thing I did decide is I'm going to give up on negativity. I'm going to give up after today. I'm going to give up on being negative. What about you?
I haven't really made the decision yet. It kind of snuck up on me. Every year it's the same time, but it still snuck up on me. So I got to figure it out. I'm thinking about candy. I have a huge issue with eating candy.
You know what? Lent, when I went to Catholic school, when I gave up something for Lent, it always worked out for the best because I ended up giving up candy or pop, and I really never went back to it. Yeah. I mean, I go back to candy when I have a sweet tooth, but I don't drink pop, so that's good.
Right.
If anybody can teach me how to share this motherfucker, that'd be great on my page. I would love to share it with my friends. Maybe I can't because it's a private group, but
fantastic.
Whatever.
I mean, but you know what, MJ? If you all didn't know, MJ has just gotten back online.
Yeah,
she's just gotten back on Facebook. She's doing so.
I'm out of Facebook jail, y'all.
You are out of Facebook jail.
So I'm gonna give up negativity so I don't end up back in Facebook jail for the greater good of this group. I'm gonna stop.
It is what it is.
Acting an ass.
We'll take what we can get. We'll definitely.
Well, I have a lot to discuss today.
Let's do it.
One thing I'm not going to give up is gossip. So I have a lot to discuss today. Would you like to get started with the rundown?
Oh man, you know what? I actually haven't. Let me pull up your stuff. I haven't pulled up your rundown.
This motherfucker asked me to be distinct with my stuff, and he wants me to send my stuff in enough time for him to get everything ready. And look who's not ready.
Again, you said that you had a lot of shit, right? You did say that, right? You did. Didn't you just say you had a lot of shit? I apologize. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh shit, this really it. We in the zone and feeling it. It's going down. We back to clown. Got the news like a lost and found. You hear the noise, you know the sound. Come on, y'all, gather round. It's MJ, so say it loud. NiteKap, let's run it down.
All right.
I really love that. Man, I really need to get a fucking record deal. American Idol is bad. I'm just saying. Right, anyway, moving on. So, Valentine's Day. That one day of the year that everyone finally shows off their significant other and all the ways that they appreciate their significant other, while some of us sit at home and watch from our mobile devices in our pajamas and do puzzles. Moving on. Our favorite celebrity, maybe. That's my business. Our favorite celebrity showed off how much they love their honeys this year in the most lavish and expensive of ways. Quavo wined and dined Saweetie, capping the night off with the perfectly decorated hotel suite and a pic labeled Fight Night, foreshadowing in the most romantic way how the night was going to end. If anybody knows the epic Migos Fight Night song, he gonna beat that pussy up like Fight Night. Russell Wilson flew Ciara out on a decked out private jet, a PJ, to a private location filled with gifts that will fulfill all of her senses. There was a box for reading. There was a box for touching. There was a box for smelling. Niggas really give a fuck, huh? That's crazy. Yep. Dr. Dre spent time with his newest flame, Love and Hip Hop's, and Omarion's baby mother, and Lil Fizz's ex, Apryl Jones, the B2K groupie herself. Pics of the two walking into a restaurant together have hit the internet, and Monique Slaughter from Love and Hip Hop and Fizz's baby mama confirmed the rumor, stating that the two have been dating for a while in an interview with Kendra G.
Wow.
And she also apparently just got slaughtered herself for that. She's getting threatening phone calls now for talking about Dr. Dre and Apryl in public, allegedly from Dr. Dre, but we'll see where that goes. Lori Harvey received a private one-on-one dinner with the sexiest man alive, Michael B. Jordan, who not only rented out the entire aquarium and had the posh restaurant Nobu cook for the occasion, but he also bought her a plush turtle, a nod to their nicknames for each other, and stock in Hermes, which is sitting at a whopping $937 a share at the moment, literally investing in this woman's Birkins. You hear me? Woo! Okay, this is the kind of nigga I need in my life. All right?
I mean, that's commitment there. That's commitment there.
That pussy is all that. I will say that. Shit, even Nick Cannon had a whopping 3 Valentines this year. His current girlfriend, model Lanisha Cole, posted pics of the two embracing in a balloon-filled room, while the baby mother to his 2-month-old newborn, Brittany Bell, posted pics of a room decked out in rose petals with the initials N and B outlined on the middle of the bed. And another woman named Abby De La Rose shared a video of Cannon holding her stomach as she allegedly is pregnant with his twins. So the moral of the story is there is no excuse as to why your man got you nothing this year, because Nick Cannon managed to go all out for 3 different women and he is fresh out of COVID. There's no excuses, ladies. There's no excuses. All out for 3 women.
Damn.
And moving on, and I never understand how Nick Cannon gets bitches, and Nick Cannon got bitches. Now, if you guys want to go through the whole list of bitches that Nick Cannon has went through, okay, yeah. And he is very fertile.
How many kids does that nigga have?
Huh?
How many kids does he have?
He has 2 with Mariah. He has, I think, another one, maybe 2, another 2. He got another 2 on the way. Who knows? But he be in and out of pussy, okay? And look, I will go through that list at another time. But moving on. B. Simone allegedly manifested herself a man this holiday. The man being Chris Smith of the Las Vegas Raiders, and was caught celebrating his birthday with him on February 11th as well. She challenged women to be honest with themselves and be the things that they want in a man before manifesting the man that they want, even though many are asking her to save her manifestations for another one of her plagiarized books. And a couple women have already come out and said that she stole these manifestations from them as well. So take whatever she says with a grain of salt. Rapper Fivio Foreign spent his Valentine's Day giving back in Brooklyn by putting together a special event for single mothers and domestic violence victims in New York City shelters, and surprised them and their children with gift bags containing bears, chocolates, flowers, and candles. So somebody went out and did something for the community, which I think is a beautiful thing. Tory Lanez hair spent the holiday social distancing. And if you guys don't know what I mean, then you guys can go check out the picture that is circulating around the internet. This nigga is balding in the middle. Yeah. And it's social distancing.
It's worse than the yarmulke, yo. It's worse than the yarmulke.
It's pretty bad. And it's like his hair on the sides, and that's like sticking up. It's out of control. The nigga thought he was like combing it up. I don't know. But whatever. And some ladies like Lizzo and SZA love themselves this year by posting pictures of them in some sexy lingerie to promote the normalization of being our own Valentine this year, which is the route that a lot of us took. Yeah. So what did your favorite celebrities do for Valentine's Day, and what route did your lover take? Also, when you guys get a chance, check out the Valentine's Day edition of Sweet Talk and the Honey Pot with Jen and I this past week. We did an interview with the Grapefruit Lady, and if you guys need some tips and tricks, not just Valentine's Day, every day, with your significant other, definitely check that out. It is still up on the page on Network 455. What did you guys do for Valentine's Day, you and Kendra?
So I was supposed to be the Alexa Body, but that didn't work out too well. You know, we had to.
Not everybody's Michael B. My nigga, I'm so sorry.
I couldn't be. You know, I didn't even try. I didn't get the chance to try. Maybe later on this week. Kendra's birthday Saturday, so happy birthday to my wife Kendra. But I'll get a chance to do it this weekend. But I didn't get a chance to do it this week only because we had some paperwork we got to fill out because we're making big moves right now. So just some
wonderful.
Things.
Yeah. Wonderful. Well, you know, I also feel like not everybody's Michael B. Jordan, so we should probably just tread lightly with some things. You can't do it all. Moving on.
Shoot me in the ass, I guess. I don't know what the fuck. Damn. I can't. I wasn't even trying to be Michael B. Jordan. I was just trying to please my wife. But damn, go ahead, continue.
God bless you. Jennifer said, "Why does Moniece give a fuck?" Hello, Moniece stay in people business. I think that she really needs to stay relevant. She doesn't have a relationship of her own, and misery loves company. So there's that. Moving on. Speaking of Valentine's Day, the pig farm of LA, aka LAPD, celebrated the holiday the best way they know how, with wishes soaked in racism. A disgusting Valentine circulated around the Los Angeles Pig Department with an image of George Floyd and the caption, "You take my breath away," making light of the police-induced murder of Floyd last May. According to LAPD, the source of the vile card is unknown at the moment, but the entire police department is now under internal investigation for passing it around in jest, and I am sure we will not see any repercussions or firing come out of this whatsoever.
Why would we?
Why would we? Hello.
What makes you think we would?
We just used to it at this point, especially with the motherfucking LAPD. We know who you are. So racism has been running rampant in the country this last week, and some people are actually being held responsible for their actions a little bit. Country music star Morgan Wallen, who is one of the latest celebrities to be called out for racist behavior. There is a video of Wallen returning home from a drunken night with his friends, and as he walks up his driveway, you can hear him say, "Take care of that pussy ass motherfucker." I'm sorry, I don't curse. I know this is a Christian show, but I'm just quoting. I'm quoting here. "Take care of that pussy, this pussy ass motherfucker. Take care of this pussy ass nigga." He was so loud. He was so loud, in fact, that his neighbors, he calls his neighbors to look outside, and the videos actually came from the neighbor's doorbell camera. Do you know how loud you have to fucking be for me to be able to hear you from my doorbell across the street from your house? You are anyhow, the singer was also recently booted from performing on an episode of SNL due to videos of him partying maskless and kissing multiple women surfaced online. However, he did get another chance to perform because white. He came out to say that he is embarrassed and sorry that his use of the word was unacceptable. There's no excuse for ever using the N-word, but the way it flew out of his mouth, it sounds like he uses it in his everyday life.
He did.
So
it did. That's right.
Another person that has been flagged for racist remarks is Mandalorian actress Gina Carano, who played Cara Dune on the show. Disney and Lucasfilm has fired the actress after she shared a post on social media that basically compared being a Republican to being Jewish during the Holocaust. Now, if we all know history, we also know that this is surprising that Disney is firing her because Walt Disney himself was a motherfucking racist and he hated Jews. Okay. So I'm just throwing that out there. That's just some history for you guys as an FYI. Anyway, her former employers said that her remarks were abhorrent and unacceptable. In addition to her being fired, she's been dropped as a client by the talent agency UTA, and Hasbro has taken her character's action figures off of the shows. Carano is a notorious conservative Republican that has been severely outspoken on Twitter, mocking mask wearing during the pandemic and spreading the gospel of voter fraud in the 2020 presidential election. She has fellow racists like Ted Cruz coming out to defend her. But if she didn't do anything wrong, Disney wouldn't have snatched that bag. Okay?
Right. Absolutely.
Another person that might also be on the boulevard of broken pockets is Chris Harrison of ABC's hit show The Bachelor.
I saw that.
Yes. Right? Harrison has decided to step back from his hosting duties on the show after a controversial interview with former Bachelorette and extra TV show correspondent Rachel Lindsay, who was the first Black Bachelorette, mind you. In the interview, he came to the defense of one of the girls on the current season of the show. Her name is Rachel Kirkconnell. Her own racist past came to light recently. Photos of Kirkconnell attending an antebellum plantation-themed formal for her sorority in 2018 came to the forefront. And first of all, who even thinks about that shit? Like, let's have a plantation theme party. Who the fuck thinks about that? That is some old white thinking.
Privileged people.
You guys are thinking like 87-year-olds.
That is
but anyhow, moving on. He said that he came to her defense saying that the pictures are from 4 years ago, aka it's old news, and how in 2021 we put too much emphasis on cancel culture, basically stating that wasn't a good look. That was a good look in 2018, but it's all of a sudden not a good look in 2021 in light of everything that's happened in 2020. And he's saying all of this to a Black woman. Okay.
Jesus.
While the focus of this year's season is a Black man. the timing was just fucking terrible as well. So I don't know. Both Kurt Connell and Harrison have issued their apologies. Not like anyone cares or is listening at this point. And they're facing backlash regardless. I keep telling y'all, being racist is getting y'all absolutely nowhere. With the internet being so prevalent in our past and our present, that old picture will reemerge. Or that N-word plague video will circulate and go viral.
It will.
Or that tweet you thought you deleted will be screenshotted and reared its ugly head in your future. We are holding everyone accountable now. And I love that this is happening because people will hopefully think twice before they do something like this again.
Yep. Agreed. If you can't tell, MJ is constantly in politics. She works at
constantly.
And then, hence reasons why her ass has been, removed from Facebook on more than one occasion. However, you know what you need? You actually need your own political show. We're gonna work on that.
We'll work on that. I would love to, but I do think that racists their day is here in Florida, and we'll talk about that later as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, racism is coming to an end, my friends. Drop it. Let it go.
Agreed.
The trend is getting old and stanky.
You want to go to? I would
like to go to a video. Yes.
Let's go to a video so we can calm MJ down. MJ, I got something for you. We got another new video from Killa K.
She is really putting out the heat.
Her 2021 big right now. She done dropped her album called Revenge. A couple weeks back, we saw a video from her where it was called her debut album video called Revenge. This one is called Aint The One. And I'm really excited about this one. I got a chance to take a look at it. I was like, this is gonna be dope. So I'm so glad I got the opportunity to share with you guys, y'all. This is Killa K, Aint The One. I'm putting the link in the bio. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on her YouTube page so that you can see more videos from her. All right, Killa K, Aint The One. We'll be right back. Let us know what you.
Don't try to act like I am the one for you. I ain't the one for you. I ain't the one for you. You say that you miss me, but don't show me love. When I come around, you dismiss all my love. I'm tired of trying to prove I'm the one. Putting these bitches first, boy, I'm so done. So why you come back every time they a dub? Why you come back every time from the club? Trying to kiss on me, cause you hella drunk. You only want me when you lick it all up. I ain't no 1 seconds, I ain't no 1 thirds. Been the first and last, boy, fuck what you heard. No, I'm 10 toes down every time shit goes down. But you want a wife up, a bitch, you a bird. I'm a real shorty that came from the dirt. I'll keep it 100, you causing me hurt. I can't never sleep cause you dreaming about her. Can see in your eyes that you wish I was her. Yeah, I've been a real ass bitch and that ain't ever finna change. You been a real ass mess, causing stress, always driving me insane. Grab your shit and get out, I ain't dealing with another fucking lame. And I'm tired of your games. Yeah, I've been a real ass bitch and that ain't ever finna change. You been a real ass mess, causing stress, always driving me insane. Grab your shit and get out, I ain't dealing with another fucking lame. Man, I'm tired of your games. You tryna play me, now you tryna use me. You fuck my head up, mentally abuse me. But I really love you, fuck this so confusing. Cause you're all I wanted, now you acting choosy. Boy, you did some damage, so you bout to lose me. Oh, you bout to lose me. Yeah, you bout to lose me. You don't give a fuck if I'm here or there. You act like I ain't something that's so rare. I know my own worth, so why do I care? This pain hitting different, I sit and compare. I know that I shouldn't, but sit back and stare. Asking myself, did you pull on her head? Did she sleep in this bed? Did she wear all your clothes? Did she give you good sex? Forget out of my head. Yeah, I've been a real ass mess, all stressed, got me crying in the rain. You been a real fucking bitch, always messing with my motherfucking brain. Next time you hit me, I ain't giving in none of your games. And I'm tired of these lames. Yeah, I've been a real ass bitch and that ain't ever finna change. You been a real ass mess, causing stress, always driving me insane. Grab your shit and get out, I ain't dealing with another fucking lame. Man, I'm tired of these games. Yeah, man, I've been so tired of these games. I ain't dealing with no motherfucking lames. Man, I've been so tired of your games.
Man. Yo, Killa K was Killa K, Ain't The One. MJ. Yo.
Killa K always comes with some heat. Okay, I was over here dancing. My bad, I moved the mic. But Wow. What a privilege. What a blessing.
Killa K coming with it again. Thank you so much for giving us so much heat, Killa K. Like, she doesn't miss.
She doesn't miss. And if you guys want to see more Killa K, please go to the link that JaMar just posted in the comment section. Support our girl. She put out some new heat all 2021. She got some good heat from 2020, probably before then as well. Support these people if you want to see more of these people. That's what this show is all about.
That album Revenge is fire. So make sure you go listen to that one. Make sure you go listen to that album.
So can we move on with the rundown?
Let's keep going on with the rundown. Right.
So now on to some more fuckery. I haven't given you guys some fuckery in a long time. Tekashi 6ix9ine is back like a herpes outbreak.
Man.
The stylish rapper has laid low for months after doing too much. And you remember he almost overdosed on hydroxycut and coffee after allegedly being very self-conscious of a weight gain?
Yeah.
Same guy. All right. However, have no fear. He is back. And everyone's back on everybody's last nerves already. After he put out a video of himself in a studio with noticeably more tattoos, if you can imagine that he had more on his body, even more tattoo. Anyway, to announce his return to the troll spotlight, he got into an altercation with Meek Mill.
Yeah, he did.
Now, this story is all over the place, so bear with me. Allegedly, as Meek was walking out of a club in Miami in the wee hours of Sunday morning, shouldn't be in no goddamn club anyway because, you know, COVID. Anyway. COVID. And he's in Florida, so whatever. Anyway, Takashi pops up out of nowhere in a parking lot, camera on, screaming obscenities in his direction and some Pooh Shiesty lyrics.
Yeah.
With security holding him back. You can also hear Takashi, aka Mr. Rat, aka Mr. FBI informant, accusing Meek of working with the cops. Pop Meek kettle. Wow. We got to see both sides of the altercation due to Meek recording as well. It was very ghetto and looked like a setup by Takashi, who's been into it with Meek ever since Meek called him out for cooperating with the feds to get his members of his gang locked up. Since the altercation, many think that Takashi it was trying to push Meek into a viral moment.
It was
definitely that will ultimately have Meek do something violent on camera that would easily violate his parole and send his black ass right back to jail, which he's working very hard not to do.
Yep.
You know, he's working on prison reform and all these great things. So Takashi's trying to, you know, push this man off the edge to be the killer that we all know he is, that he can be. Anyhow. But we all know that Takashi would do anything for attention and clout, sadly enough. Now, if you remember Riff Raff, he's another colorful rapper that was on MTV for a minute. The show From G's to Gents. What a classic.
I remember that one.
I remember that show. It was a great show. He's come out to address 6ix9ine's behavior and trying to start fights with rappers with felony records and offered to deliver hands to the tune of $1 million in a boxing match so that 6ix9ine could get his ass whooped properly for his antics and stealing his rainbow-colored hair. So there's that. The story is truly insane, and I hope all parties.
That is true.
Clout is truly a hell of a drug.
That is true fuckery right there. Like you really. That is true fuckery right there.
Every time I have a Tekashi story, it's pure fuckery, and it's a lot. Speaking of fuckery,
keep going.
Speaking of clout, can we please stop putting Gorilla Glue on our body parts, particularly in areas with hair for clout? We have officially entered the stage of quarantine, folks, that has us using industrial adhesives on ourselves. And if this ain't a sign that we need to go back to work, I don't know what is. Okay? I haven't addressed this phenomenon in past episodes because I was hoping that it would go away, but it hasn't. Since the Gorilla Glue girl, Tessica Brown, has come out with her video detailing using the glue that's usually used to salvage broken furniture on her hair. And she's received money on GoFundMe, and she's got surgeries to reverse her mistake. Other people have also since taken to the stupidity. A man, it's an epidemic. It's crazy. It's worse than it's spreading like wildfire. A man in Louisiana named Lynn Martin, who didn't believe the hype around Tessica's story, Gorilla glued a cup to his damn face to disprove her, and ended up in the damn ER himself to get it removed. TikToker Avani Reyes also accidentally sprayed Gorilla Glue on her hair and showed herself struggling to wash, comb, and get medical help after trying the Gorilla Glue challenge that left her head burning. So what the fuck is wrong with you people?
This is a challenge?
It's like the Tide Pie challenge all over again.
This is horrible.
Y'all would do anything for clout and fame, no matter how stupid it makes you look. And to all the people donating to these morons on their GoFundMe to assist in their surgeries to fix their mistakes, knock it the fuck off. Okay?
Please.
They are using you for your money and you're donating to them, and it's basically going to cause more people to do the same idiotic things to scam you out of your coins during a pandemic.
True.
Stop doing everything for the gram.
Facts.
You will be a viral sensation that we will all laugh at today, but you will be gone tomorrow. And who wants to be known as the Gorilla Glue girl for the rest of their lives? That's the mark you want to leave on the world? Okay. The only person who benefited from all this is the doctor that successfully helped Tessica remove the burden of the glue from her head, Dr. Michael Obang, who did the $12,000 surgery for free. So congratulations to him, I guess.
He did it for free, so that means she got to keep all that money in the GoFundMe?
Apparently she's donating it to other idiots. I don't know. But stupidity is really running rampant. It's been the plague long before COVID.
Jesus.
So I don't know if COVID is just like intensifying it. Is it a side effect? Stupidity? I'm not sure. But
they want to die for it.
do you want to die known as the Gorilla Glue bitch? Is it worth it? A lot of things, a lot of feelings about that. But guys, let's stop. Enough is enough. The vaccine's out there. We'll be outside soon enough. Get yourselves together.
They can't help it.
For the world to open back up. Do you want me to jump into some congratulations?
Go for it.
All right. So Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have announced on Valentine's Day that there is another bun in the oven. Yay! After suffering a miscarriage in July 2020, Markle was pregnant with their second child together, and the first since dismissing themselves from the royal family. The couple is reportedly overjoyed for their new bundle of joy and to see their first son Archie as a big brother. Yay. Also, be on the lookout for Oprah with Meghan and Harry, a CBS primetime special airing on March 7th, which is expected to cover a range of topics, including their marriage, parenthood, projects that they're working on together, and the infamous step back from their royal duties, according to CNN. So I'm excited to see that. I love royalty. Everybody loves royalty. Royalty is always the juiciest shit because we never know what's going on. So it'll be exciting to see them. And they also couldn't do interviews, I think, as a royal couple, but whatever. For the Game of Thrones lovers out there, there is another royal baby announcement from none other than the House of Stark. Kit Harington, aka Jon Snow, and Rose Leslie, aka Ygritte, will just welcome their first child together. The couple has been married since 2018, and they had a boy. So congratulations to all of my Game of Thrones people, because we got another baby.
We got another baby, and we got we got another little thing from Game of Thrones coming out at HBO this year as well.
It's supposed to be a prequel. We'll see. Keep your fingers crossed, guys. Hopefully it's not as bad as season 8, but goddamn, I would love to see it. Tanya says that is March 7th your birthday, Tanya? She said that it's coming out on her birthday. Yay!
What's up? Yay!
On your birthday. Anyhow, nominations for the 2021 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame are here, and the list is very black. Amen. Some of our absolute favorites are being considered, including Jay-Z, Tina Turner, Shaka Khan, Mary J. Blige, Ella Cool J, Dionne Warwick. And if you are into different genres of music like me, then you would also appreciate that Rage Against the Machine, the Go-Go's, Iron Maiden, the Foo Fighters, Carole King, Todd Rundgren, and many, many more are on that list. Inductees will be announced in May, and the ceremony will take place in Cleveland, Ohio during the fall. Fun facts. To be eligible, the artist or band must have released its first commercial recording at least 25 years prior to the year of the nomination. And the public does have the opportunity to participate in the induction selection process, according to CNN. All you have to do is vote through April 30th on the Hall of Fame website, or drop a physical vote off at the actual museum in Cleveland. And I think the federal government should take notes because, I mean, hello, they managed to get their votes in. Just saying. So who would you like to see inducted in the future? I personally would like to see Jay-Z inducted this time. Shaka, Mary J. Blige, they're all legends. Dionne Warwick, of course. I want to see everybody get their flowers. So a lot
of them I'm surprised they're not in there already.
You know, I'm surprised they're not in there already, but like I said, the qualifications mean that, 25 years prior to the year of nomination, they had to put out a commercial recording. So who knows what the limitations are, but whatever. Anyway, another gem that needs to be celebrated is Lauryn Hill's 1998 debut album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. It finally went diamond. Nearly 23 years after its release, Lauryn Hill has become the first female rapper to score a diamond album with 10 million units sold. And that is an incredible album. So kudos to her. I need to get that on vinyl.
Straight through album. That is dope. We actually got that on vinyl too. It's dope.
And then she blew us and never came out with anything else. But whatever.
And the pressures of trying to follow up something so iconic.
Difficult. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Anyhow, A legend in his own right, singer DAngelo has announced that he will be facing off with Friends on February 27th, live from the Apollo Theater in Harlem for an unforgettable versus battle. The Friends have not been announced yet. That would be the surprise. But it would definitely be exciting to see who he brings out, just to hear him and just to hear him perform live after all these years. DAngelo is that nigga.
Yeah.
Never forget. Okay.
That's somebody else. I mean, he lays low, but that's another person that never misses. He never misses.
Until he became a drug addict. You know who else? Tevin Campbell. I was watching a Goofy movie on Valentine's Day, and Tevin Campbell really did that shit. Anyway, moving on.
I saw that.
Issa Rae announced that she will be co-executive producing a new comedy with, wait for it, the City Girls themselves, Young Miami, aka Young Miami, and JT. Is going to be called Rap Shit. The premise of the show is pretty much the E True Hollywood story of the City Girls, two high school friends from Miami assemble rap group. Thank God Issa Rae is writing the pilot episode and executive producing the show. HBO must like it because they already picked up 8 episodes for the first season. The announcement is coming after Rae announced in January that the 5th and final season of HBO's hit show Insecure will be coming to our screens later this year. The final, unfortunately. But you know, a good thing, you can't drag it on, so I get it.
Yeah,
Issa is well known for making hits. She's also the executive producer of Black Lady Sketch Show on the network, and HBO is well known for putting out consistent heat. So this might be a lot of fun to watch and a new great show for us to obsess over.
Really excited
about it. It's HBO. Now, if you love the Netflix phenomenon Bridgerton, like I do, then you would be delighted to hear that Simon, aka Reggae Jean Paul, will be hosting Saturday Night Live this week with musical guest Bad Bunny. He's also signed on to be part of the cast of the Dungeons and Dragons movie coming out via Paramount. I can't wait. Like, he's so fucking fine, y'all. I don't know if y'all seen Bridgerton yet, but you guys gotta watch Bridgerton. He's fine as fuck. And
everybody's seen fucking Bridgerton. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, if you absolutely love the live action, or if you love Bridgerton and you love the live action Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella movie starring Brandy and Whitney Houston, like I did, then I got a treat for you. The 1997 classic is now streaming on Disney Plus for your enjoyment. It is obviously the story that we all know and love, but it features a mean soundtrack and the first person of color to portray the predominantly white main character. So please give kudos to that. I love that damn movie. That was one of the best Cinderella, period. Whatever. Or hating, whatever. Anyway, guess what else is streaming? The Chappelle Show. Hey, it's back on Netflix after Dave has finally given his blessing after a nasty battle over licensing of the show. Dave explained in a recent stand-up in Austin, Texas, that he recently received millions of dollars, his name and his licensing back from Comedy Central after years of the network streaming and airing his show and not receiving a dime. You might remember recently the Chappelle asked Netflix to remove the classic show off their platform and asked us fans to stop watching the show in a full boycott. We didn't understand then, but he explains that us not watching made the show worthless to the people that held the contract of the show. After asking Netflix, who Dave works very close with since 2016, and HBO Max to take the series off their platforms, Dave got a call from Chris McCarthy of Viacom CBS to make the situation right, and they paid him the money he is owed while exterminating his contract with Comedy Central and receiving full ownership of his own show. And that is how you do it.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I was wondering what the deal is because it popped up on HBO Max, and I was like,
HBO Max, yep,
it
absolutely.
Did.
So it's back, y'all. If y'all want to check out the old hit, please do. It is there for your enjoyment with his blessing. Also coming to Netflix is a new documentary about Notorious B.I.G. It's called Biggie, I Got a Story to Tell, and it will air on March 1st. And the first trailer for the film is already out. The doc is executive produced by his mother, Valletta Wallace, and Diddy, so it will be no doubt genuine, authentic, and real. The movie will tell the infamous rapper's origin story and how he grew to be one of hip-hop's greatest icons. So that's exciting. You can also check out the Weeknd Super Bowl performance in the 90-minute feature documentary set to air on Showtime entitled The Show. The show will offer a behind-the-scenes look at pulling off one of the biggest musical productions during one of the most challenging and unprecedented times, aka this pandemic, according to Deadline. We will also hear the story of how the Weeknd spent $7 million of his own money to make sure that this production was as elaborate as possible with the help of the first Black executive producer of the halftime show, Jesse Collins. There is a teaser out for this right now on the interweb as well if you want to check it out. You want me to keep going, JaMar?
Let's go to a video. Let's go to a video because I definitely want to get this video in. This is actually Chloe. You remember Chloe? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So Chloe had one of the best #1 videos from season 1 on the Nightcap. Everybody loved that track. She actually put out another one while we were on hiatus. This one is actually called Whiskey Me. I really like this video too because it's dope. It actually shows a whole nother side of Chloe too. So let us know. Again, I'm putting it up in the comments to see. Click on her stuff, subscribe, let her know how her video is. And hey, I'm ready to play this. Let's play it real quick. All right, we'll be right back.
Pour it up, let the whiskey take you. Pour it up, let the whiskey take you. Pour it up, let the whiskey take you. Pour it up, let the whiskey. My world just keeps on spinning. Slow songs not catching my attention. Maybe it's what I'm drinking. Don't really know what I'm thinking. I got ginger ale and Jameson, honey jack, no cognac. My little cousin put me on the apple whiskey, not an apple crown. Got me applesauce. I hear King Louis playing in the background. Cup half empty, half full, about to pass out. Gotta sit down, let me get one line straight. Feel like I've been drinking all damn day. Turn the volume up, time to little bitch. Put a damn liquor on my damn shoes. No, sorry, little bitch, I don't got no attitude. We can keep it all cool, just keep my cup full so you can pour it up. Let the whiskey take you. Pour it up. Let the whiskey drink you. Pour it up. Let the whiskey drink you. Pour it up. Let the whiskey drink you. Give me a boy with some locks, my whiskey on rocks. Oh, I feel good. Give me this moment of pleasure. There's no moment better. I know good. Take H2O to the head. Go to sleep, take my ass straight to the bed. But instead, they keep finding me tipsy and leaning all up on the cat. I lost all the feeling all up in my legs. My words is blurry, my vision is blurry. Don't ask me a damn thing. I don't know my damn name. What the fuck is you saying? Whiskey me, whiskey me, whiskey me. Loving me, loving me, loving me, loving me. It got me feeling myself, or it could be I'm just killing myself. But either way, cause you pour it up, drink me. Let the whiskey drink you. Pour it up, drink me. Let the whiskey drink you. Pour it up, drink me. Let the whiskey drink you. Pour it up, drink me. Let the whiskey drink you.
Man, MJ, these girls is doing it today, man.
Really giving me real drunken love vibes.
You know what I'm saying? That. It's big stuff. Yo, that was Whiskey Me with Chloe. Make sure you check her stuff. Let her know how her video is because it is dope stuff. I'm telling you, this is a talented girl. Very talented. And if you guys want to see how talented she is, check out that link that JaMar put it in the comment section so that you can support her. She does lots of animation. She does like lots of skits and stuff. JaMar interviewed her in the past, so hopefully we get to see her again on the show. Yeah, well, that was Tonie Houston. This one is Chloe. This is a little part. This is
sorry. No, we need to see Chloe. We need to see Chloe. Sorry, that's Tonie Houston.
Yeah, that was Tonie Houston. But I'm glad you mentioned.
I want to see Chloe on this show.
We're gonna see Chloe on it. We're gonna get Chloe and Killa K on this show. I gotta get them on this show. I definitely gotta do that. So we'll definitely get that. Okay, what you got?
I got more. There's a lot of Black excellence. So I'm going to try to speak really, really fast. Another major drop that we can look forward to is Beyonce's Ivy Park collaboration with Adidas called Icy Park. If you've been on social media, then you can see a multitude of celebrities got blessed with pieces of the collection already, including a pair of shoes that are encased in ice. Beyonce has also been doing her thing with the marketing as she wears every piece in the line flawlessly. If you have not seen what would be offered as of yet, head over to ivypark.com to check it out or set your calendars for February 19th to purchase on adidas.com. Also doing big things in the apparel world is Rihanna. She with a Savage Fenty lingerie line. The brand is now worth $1 billion. While y'all are worried about this new album that she keeps teasing and never dropping, she's worried about getting that big bag. She is exponential growth by 200% in this brand, and is still taking over the cosmetic, skincare, and couture world as we speak. The lingerie line debuted in 2018 and is already worth $1 billion. So she's a walking industry in herself, and she may never go back to music again. We'll see. In other Black girl music news, the GOAT Serena Williams and the GOAT in training Naomi Osaka will meet again and go head to head. Was it today or is it Thursday?
Tonight, son.
Right. In the Australian Open semifinals. The two have met in the past in 2018 when Osaka defeated Williams for her first Grand Slam win. But there is a mutual respect there and love there, and it will be a wonderful display of the Black female domination of the tennis world, both past and present. Moving on, Officer Eugene Goodman has been receiving praise for many weeks for his role in protecting the U.S. Congress people during the insurrection that occurred on January 6th at the Capitol building. After many videos have come out showing the heroic nature of the Capitol officers saving many lives of government officials on that day, the Senate unanimously passed legislation to award Goodman the Congressional Gold Medal, which is considered Congress's highest honor. So congratulations to him. He did his fucking thing. He saved all those people, and hopefully, they see that Black lives do matter because he's out here saving y'all's. Anyway, congratulations to Britney Spears. Last week, we discussed Hulu and FX's newest New York Times documentary, Framing Britney, in which she explains her current conservatorship with her father, controlling all of her assets, relationships, health decisions, estate, every damn thing, and how the media tore apart a once beloved all-American pop star. It was truly sad to watch how everything unfolds, and it really shed light on the Free Britney movement that picked up steam last summer, which details her current conservatorship, and it became public. Well, if you didn't know, Britney is battling it out in court to remove her father's conservatorship of her estate and have a professional financial institution take over her estate. And as of last Thursday, a judge ordered Bessemer Trust Co. to be the co-conservator of her estate. This is a great step in the right direction in getting control back of her life. And Justin Timberlake also issued an apology to both Britney and Janet Jackson, acknowledging that he cares very deeply about the well-being of both women and respects them very much. He admitted that this is part of a larger conversation that he needs to learn from and grow from. He said the industry is flawed. It sets men, especially white men, up for success, and is designed that way. He states that he never wants to benefit from pulling other people down, and he is taking full accountability of his own missteps in the past. This is a step in the right direction, and I'm happy that the documentary really showed his role in the downfall of Britney Spears because it is leading to some healing and understanding for all parties involved. And if you love the book Coldest Winter Ever by Sister Souljah, then I am sure that you will love its follow-up sequel called Life After Death, detailing the life of Winter Santiago after she ends her stint in prison, which is scheduled to drop on March 2nd. But what is better than the sequel, you ask? Why? Nia Long on the audiobook for Life After Death. The actress will give her voice for Winter Santiago. Just thinking about it gives me the chills. So Sister Souljah herself made the announcement saying that Nia has the love, the look, and the soul of the culture in her, making her perfect for the job. We have been waiting for this for 2 decades, so goddamn it, we deserve it.
We do.
And moving on to birthdays really, really quick. I got Carisha, Young Miami from the City Girls. She turned 27 on the 11th. Kelly Rowland also turned 40. Kelly Rowland turned 40.
Damn.
40 on the 11th. Okay, that's how old we are. Bill Russell, NBA legend, and NBA Hall of Famer, turned 87 on the 12th. Megan Thee Stallion turned only 26 on the 15th. Can you believe it? What a queen. What a goddess at such a young age.
Her freestyle was fuck.
Her freestyle was dope. If you haven't checked that out, go to her Instagram page. Her freestyle is on there for her birthday. Birdman turned 52 on the 15th.
That makes sense.
I mean, it does make sense, kind of. I mean, it took me aback, but I forgot he was old when he showed up. Anyway, Wyatt Bellucci, who is currently out of jail on a $500,000 bond and under strict conditions for his murder charge, is 30. He turned 30 on the 16th. The Weeknd turned 31 on the 16th as well. Paris Hilton turned 40 today. 40. Damn. Paris Hilton turned 40 today.
Wow.
And Michael Jordan turned 58 today.
Jim Brown's birthday is today as well. The famous Hall of Fame back Jim Brown. His birthday is today as well. So
Jim Brown's birthday is today as well. Yes, I have a few rest in pieces. Rest in peace to Vincent Jackson, who was the NFL player who was found dead and alone in the Homewood Suites Hotel in Brandon, Florida on Monday, which had been his home since January of this year. According to his family, the wide receiver, who has made more than $70 million in his career, suffered from CTE, causing him to not be himself, and may be the reason why he was alone in the hotel. He suffered from chronic alcoholism, which might have been a contributing factor to his death. The toxicology reports are going to come back soon. He was also only 38 years old. Nicki Minaj's father, Robert Mirage, was killed in a hit-and-run accident on Long Island on Friday evening. He was apparently walking in the street due to higher than normal snow conditions, and he was struck and left for dead in the street. He was eventually taken to hospital in critical condition, but he did not make it through the weekend. The driver, a 70-year-old man, has turned himself into the police today, and he is being charged with leaving the scene of an incident causing death and tampering with physical evidence, obviously trying to hide the car. Mirage was 64 years old, and if anybody gives a fuck, the bigoted conservative radio host Rush Limbaugh, and he's also a human baby wipe for Donald Trump, has died today and has gone to hell. Died today and went to hell at the age of 70 after battling cancer. He got Rest in Piss trending on Twitter. Rest in Piss. Look it up on Twitter. In his honor. He also dies on the same day we say goodbye to the Atlantic City eyesore in the sky, the Trump Plaza. It was demolished today, and I am sure Satan is welcoming both Limbaugh and the plaza with open arms.
That's cold-blooded, MJ.
Fuck Rush Limbaugh.
That's cold-blooded.
He's an asshole, but you know. It is what it is. Time is escaping us, y'all. So time is very precious. Life is very short. Paris Hilton is 40 years old and Birdman is 52. So live every day to the life. Live every day to the fullest.
All right, yo. So let me hop right in here to the new music and movies and stuff because I only got 10 minutes. Let's do it. So y'all check it out.
Sorry.
Music, all good. Had a lot to talk about today. Music that came out this past week. Judas and the Black Messiah soundtrack dropped. It's got 22 tracks on it. Now, this is a good album. Very surprising because it's got some artists on there that I'm like, they're okay, but they went at it. It's like somebody said, if you're going to be on this album, you got to come with it. It's a straight through album, and everything on it is pretty much amazing. Welcome to America is a track on there that I like with Black Thought. What It Feels Like that everybody knows about has been talking about and trending. Jay-Z and Nipsey Hussle. That was a good one. Jid was on the album with a track with Rhapsody called Something Ain't. G Herbo dropped a gem called All Black on that one as well. Pooh Shiesty's on there. Dom Kennedy's on there. Contagious is another favorite track on there featuring Safe and Kiana Letty. Good stuff. Hit Boy's on there. BJ the Chicago Kid. Lil Durk. Polo G, Bump J, ton of Chicago.
It's very Chicago.
Very Chicago. And they wasn't playing.
Fred Hampton, all that stuff did happen in Chicago. So.
It did. And they wasn't playing on this one either. So good. That's a good album. Check that one out for sure.
Beautiful historical reference. I love it.
MJ, I don't know if you are, but I am definitely a Sia fan, and she dropped a nice little gem this past weekend. Songs from and inspired by the motion picture. It's called Fit. It's got 14 tracks on it. It's a good album. It's upbeat. It's positive and inspiring. It's fantastic vocals because Sia just has a beautiful voice to me.
Beautiful voice.
So the track on there that I like, my favorite ones on there is called Hey Boy. Another one on there is called Eye to Eye. 1+1 is a good one on there. Lie to Me is a good track on there. Like I said, it's featuring Burna Boy's feature on there. Labyrinth feature on there. David Guetta's on there. So check that one out. Sia.
David Guetta.
Yeah, he's on there too. Songs from Inspired by the Motion Picture. Make sure you check that one out. MJ. Your one and only Robin Thicke dropped an album this week as well. On Earth and in Heaven. That's what it's called.
I haven't forgiven him since Paula.
I know. Very chill album. It's a great mood setter though. It's a really good mood setter. He's got some good tracks on there. Ola is a good one. Lola Mila is a good one on there. Lucky Star is a good track on there. My favorites on there is The Things You Do to Me and Beautiful. So check out Robin Thicke's album On Earth and in Heaven. That's a really good one. Lucky Daye dropped an album as well. He dropped one called Table for Two. It's got 7 tracks on it. It's like a small EP. This is a very chill, very awesome production album. Good features on there. I kind of said to myself, you know what? I was listening to this and I was like, if Drake had a wife, they would listen to this album. So I'm like, this is a good one. On Red featuring Tiana Major, who also dropped an album herself today. That's on that one. My Window featuring Michalel is on that one. Dream featuring Queen Naija is on that one, and my favorite track on there, Falling in Love featuring Joyce Rice is on there. Ari Lennox is featured on there as well as Yaba. Take a listen to that one. Eric Bellinger and Hitmaka dropped a compilation album as well. 1-800-EASY. It's a really dope album. Good production, of course, because Hitmaka's on it. Big beats. It bangs in the car. Really good one. Breakfast in Bed is a track on there. It's Usher, and it has the Usher Seduction sample, the Seduction track. It's the sample, that one. A Little Bit featuring Rocky. That was my favorite album track on there, so take a listen to that one. MJ, Dua Lipa dropped another thing, Future Nostalgia, the Moonlight Edition. It's got 19 tracks on it, and I enjoyed every minute of this album. Put your damn dancing shoes on. If you're getting ready to go to work and you in the car stuck, or you don't feel like going to work, or it's Friday and you're trying to get hyped up, put this one on. Future Nostalgia, the Moonlight Edition. Dua Lipa, dope stuff. My favorite track on there is Good in Bed. Boys Will Be Boys is a good track on there. And then, of course, all her singles are on there. Don't Start Now is on that one. Levitating featuring The Baby is on that one. Break My Heart. Prisoner, Miley Cyrus's track featuring Dua Lipa, that's on there as well. He's got another one with Jid on there. Good stuff on that album. I really liked it. Other albums that dropped this week, the All American Rejects. And as well, like I stated before, Tiana Major dropped an album as well. So hot stuff on that one. Billboard Top 10, some big changes were made. Olivia Rodrigo is still sitting at number one at the top with Driver's License. Cardi B dropped the track about a week ago, and it shot up to number 2 called Up. So she's up there. The Weeknd is on there with Blinding Lights, is staying strong at number 3. And then he dropped another album. Another one is on there, The Weeknd, Save Your Tears. That's at number 4. So The Weeknd is still doing big stuff on the billboards right now. 24 Golden dropped from the number 2 spot right now with Mood. Ariana Grande, 34 and 35 is at 6. Chris Brown and Young Thug, Go Crazy is at 7. Dua Lipa and The Baby, Levitating, which we just talked about, drops 3 spots to number 8. Ariana Grande is back on there again with Positions. That one dropped 2 spots to number 9. And Pop Smoke is at number 10 with What You Know About Love. So Billboard Top 10 is still strong right now, and I'll say The Weeknd is doing big stuff. All right, so a lot of movies came out in theaters this week. Monster Hunter, that's a good track. That's a good track. That's a good movie that's out in theaters. Barb and Star. I wanted to talk about this one. We don't have a lot of time, but Barb and Star. This one's starring Kristen Wiig and Annie Mamulo. This one is hilarious. It's from the creators of Bridesmaids, so it's hilarious. Monster Hunter, the one I talked about before, that one's featuring T.I., Megan Good, and Mila Jovovich. So take a look at that one. Yeah, it's a good one. Tip is in another movie. Doing it big. You know what I mean? So another one is Greenland. That's another movie that came out in theaters. That's Gerard Butler starring in that one. So take a look at that one. Other movies that came out this week: Willy's Wonderland featuring Nicolas Cage. That one seemed like some crazy shit. No Man Land featuring Frances McDormand and Supernova featuring Colin Firth and Stanley Tucci. So take a listen to that one. As you know, Judas and the Black Messiah, that dropped HBO and HBO Max and in theaters last week. Take a listen and take a look at that one. We talked about that last week. And then also on HBO Max, there is No I in Threesome. It's an HBO doc. A newlywed couple have an open relationship and begin to document their experiences, but things start to go a little unexpected. So I was like, I'm intrigued. I got to take a look at that one. So I'm intrigued.
Wow, that sounds interesting. It sounds like the show I'm going to have on Friday.
Right. Ooh, all right.
That's always fun.
Okay. So right now, Netflix, like I was saying, like you stated, MJ, Bridgerton is still sitting at number 10. I'm keeping track of this to see if when will it leave the top 10. Bridgerton is at number 10. It was at number 3 last week. Maybe we won't see it next week. We'll see what happens. New out there right now is To All the Boys, Always and Forever. That's a good one that's out there on Netflix. Good Girls season 3 dropped on Netflix this past week, and The Crew is a new series featured on Netflix right now. That one's starring Kevin James. So take a look at that one. On Prime Video, the map of Tiny Perfect Things. 2 teens are stuck in a time loop, reliving the same day over and over again, and they're the only ones that know about it. So they begin to make the most of their situation by finding all the perfect things in town and eventually finding their way out of the time loop. But they eventually have to make the decision if they actually want to leave the time loop. So we'll see what happens with that one. I'm Your Woman is on Prime Video, which is a good one right now. The Great Escapist seems very intriguing right now too. That's on Prime Video. And whew, I think I just ran through everything.
Wow, JaMar.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a lot of news today. My bad. I have to be more conscious of what I'm doing. Travis also said Kendrick Lamar's Damn album is still on the Billboard list for the 200th week in a row.
Yes, the album is still there. It is still there.
Pulitzer Prize for that album as well.
Yeah, he did. He did get a Pulitzer Prize for that album. Yeah.
Yeah. What a fucking classic, honestly. It deserves to still be up there. I still listen to it to this very moment.
Was it the Pulitzer Prize or was it? I think it was the Nobel Peace. No, it was a Pulitzer Prize.
It's Pulitzer Prize.
Right.
Pulitzer Prize.
So,
so there it is.
Shout out to everybody. All right, so MJ, that's it. That's all we had. So you know what I'm going to do? We didn't get a chance to play our third video. One thing I definitely wanted to do, but I didn't get a chance to do that. If y'all don't know, Tonie Houston, what MJ talked about last week. We talked about this last week, but she actually just mentioned her name today. She actually dropped a track. It's called Unapologetic. It is dope as hell. It is streaming on all platforms right now. The track is awesome. Absolutely awesome. But the best part about it is next week, just in time for the Nightcap, she drops her video for Unapologetic, and you know I'm gonna have it here.
We got it.
You know I'm gonna have it. So shout out to Tonie Houston and stuff and everything, because we really appreciate all the music you got and you be dropping. That's another female that just does not miss. That woman does not miss at all.
Never misses.
Shout out to her as well. So hey, and shout out to Black Militia for giving me the gear that I'm rocking right now. Shout out to Black Militia on that one. So you get a chance to go take a look at it. All right, MJ. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this last video. If you didn't know, this is FX Max. This is Temp featuring King Fuego. I really like this track, and I was like, you know what? We haven't played any FX Max stuff in a while, and I was really excited to definitely play this. And I was like, all right, let's do it. So I'm glad we get an opportunity to play it on the way out.
We can definitely use some Cali vibes right now with all this fucking snow. So please bring on the FX Max.
All right, y'all. So appreciate y'all joining us as usual. This is the Nightcap. We will be back next Wednesday, of course, at 7 p.m. with more stuff, more music, more videos, more stuff on the rundown. So make sure y'all join us, and we'll holler at you tomorrow. I'll see y'all at Father Time at 8:45 p.m. All right, y'all have a good weekend. MJ, I'll see you on Friday, right?
I'll see y'all Friday.
I see y'all on Friday.
Peace and love, friends. Peace and love.
I'll holler at y'all. Peace.
Only one time for this, so big time it. Cooking up a real vibe, face signed it. Step outside, feel the climate. Put a real plan in motion, I'm behind it. Keeping options open just to find it. Clocking more hours into the title. Stacking up words, going upwards. Send a vibe out in a way that's unheard. 10 winters in the summers. Taking all I can cause it won't hurt. Degrees increase, believe. Push a hard line, that's the way it's gotta be. I'm high with the jump shot. Take climate, find